curl friends, and welcome back. So today I'm coming to you guys with another collaboration with divatress.com. I'm going to show you guys how to accessorize your crochet box braids, or just your box braids in general, using string. It's really simple and easy to install. Divatress went ahead and sent over 2 packs of this gold yarn for braid type of string. So we're going to go ahead and add some gold string to our box braids, make them look real nice and snazzy for the summer. It's a nice hot trend. You guys may have seen a lot of Instagram models wearing these little yarn or string in their box braids to make them look a little bit more glam. So go ahead and stay tuned for the tutorial. I'll see you guys in the tutorial. So you guys know that I'm starting off on DIY waist length box braids. This is the crochet method, so go ahead and check that out before we get into this tutorial. I'm using the yarn fur braid in the color gold. It's only 99 cents on divatress.com. You get a lot of string in one pack for 99 cents. I pretty much just use a little less than half of a pack. This string has an elastic attached to the inside, so you want to use sharp, not dull scissors. That way you don't end up with any kind of fraying on the ends or straggly ends on your string. You want it to stay together. So I'm using these fabric scissors to cut this string. I went ahead and unraveled the string out of the pack, and I'm doubling up my string to about a little over shoulder length. The technique looks really complex, but I promise you guys it's super easy. You're pretty much just creating these X's and holding down the X's. You want to make sure that you're doing this on a flat braid or flat surface, so you want to make sure that it's nice and flat before you start wrapping the hair. So I'm just holding down the braid and I'm wrapping the string across each other to create an X. When I create that X, I'm going to hold down that X between my index finger and my thumb. Then I'll wrap towards the opposite end. So I'm wrapping on the top, holding, and then wrapping on the bottom and holding. And I'll just continue to alternate between the top and bottom of the braid. This is why it's important to make sure that your braid is nice and flat. That way you can grip it nice and well and have your X's nice and symmetrical. I'm just going for a subtle look. I want this crisscross effect. This is the most popular effect that a lot of people are doing, which is pretty much, like I said, just crisscrossing the string. Now you can wrap this around in a circle, just wrap it around the braid, have bold chunky spots of just gold, whatever floats your boat. You pretty much can get super creative with this. At the end of the string, I'm going to go ahead and tie this. I tied mine 3 times to make sure that it wouldn't pop on me at all, and then I just cut the ends super close to the braid so it doesn't show the straggly ends. And I'm moving on to my next section. Like I told you guys, I wanted a really subtle look, so I didn't use a whole bunch of gold string. I pretty much just did 3 braids wrapped towards the front. That way whenever I pull my hair up or have it backward or have it down, you can pretty much see a little hint of gold. One extra tip for installing this type of elastic or stretchy string into your braids is you don't want to pull super tight, or else you will end up with a scrunched up braid. It's going to contract against each other and scrunch up rather than lay nice and flat. This string comes in a wide array of colors and tones. You can get anything from your golds and your silvers to super bright and colorful pieces of string. So you can pretty much customize this and make this your own unique hairstyle. I think it's a really easy and cheap and affordable way to dress up your box braids. I felt like my box braids looked so much more professionally done. They looked less crochet-like and looked extremely professional versus DIY once I added in these gold strings. And I must say, as an avid box braid wearer, I've never really dressed up my braids, y'all. The most I've done is like played with a little bit of color or funky hairstyles, but I've never really gone for accessories. And I must say that I am totally addicted. I want to do this with every single box braid install. These braids are waist length, so this really helped for me to spice things up. Since I can't pull my hair up, it's super heavy when I pull it all the way up on the top of my head. It's a great, nice touch. So I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to add string to your box braids and glam them up. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, curl friends.